The Nazis in Germany, in plain English.
The Nazi Party was a political party made in Germany in 1919, led by Adolf Hitler.
It all began with Adolf Hitler.
He began his political career in Munich by joining the German Workers' Party, the DAP.
The DAP was a small group of extreme nationalists and anti-Semites.
They tried to take German workers from the Internationalist Social Democratic Party.
They also tried to persuade people that Jews were responsible for Germany's troubles.
In July 1921, Hitler became the leader of the party and renamed it something that we're not going to try to pronounce, but in English it's the National Socialist German Workers' Party. The name Nazi is short for it.
Less than 12 years later, it became the largest party in Germany.
Hitler became Reich Chancellor, which is the head of Germany.
Between 1925 and 1929, most Nazis who joined were very young.
They were lured by the party's reputation for activism and Hitler's charm and ability to inspire.
Germany's economy was horrible, and Hitler seemed like a strong leader that could lead them out of the Depression.
In 1933, workers were forced into Nazi organizations.
Culture, economy, education, and law were all under Nazi control.
The appointment of Nazi Party members to government positions increased Hitler's authority over state officials.
Hitler made the Nazi Party the only legal party in Germany.
In 1925, there were 27,000 Nazis.
1926, 49,000 Nazis.
1927, 72,000 Nazis.
1928, 108,000 Nazis.
Nazis remained a party of the middle class.
The Nazis were also outnumbered in the general population.
Also, more than 18% of the Nazis were self-employed. The Nazis' goal was to isolate German Jews from the rest of the population and force them to emigrate.
However, forcing the Jews to emigrate took too long, so Jews were sent to concentration camps.
The Nazis' goal was to eliminate the entire Jewish race.
Gypsies, homosexuals, Slavs, and Russians were also killed. Hitler's plan was to eventually take over the whole world and have a pure German population.
German was to be the ultimate race.
Adolf Hitler wrote a book called the Mein Kampf, or My Struggle.
It became the Bible of Nazi Germany.
He wrote it when he was imprisoned during 1924.
It stated his whole philosophy,
his belief in the destiny of Germany,
his hatred of the Jews or any other subhuman races,
and his plans for conquering lands to the east.
To identify their prisoners, the Nazis stuck identifying badges on them.
Each color represented a different group.
Yellow badges meant that they were Jews. Brown meant gypsy. Violet meant Jehovah Witness. Pink meant homosexual. Green meant habitual criminal. Red meant political prisoner. Black meant associo. Blue meant immigrant. Not immigrant, immigrant. The associo category included prostitutes, murderers, thieves, lesbians, and those who violated laws. They also had letters stitched onto their badges to represent nationality. They used overlapping triangles to represent more than one group.
Throughout the war with Europe and America, the Nazis stayed strong, but not strong enough.
In early 1943, Hitler had his first defeat during the winter battle at Stalingrad.
His entire army was killed or captured.
Soon after, Hitler committed suicide.
Without him, the Nazis were powerless.
They slowly dropped out until they were practically out of existence.
Today, a few are still around, but they do not show their faces.
And that's the Nazis in Germany,
in plain English.